Today's episode is brought to you by Sincerely Shalia, my very own greeting card line, written and designed by me for real love and real life. Whether you need the perfect card to celebrate love, apologize, or say what's on your heart, Sincerely Shalia has you covered. So skip the generic and say it your way. Check out my full collection at shaliavinny.com/greeting cards and find the card that speaks for you. I can't wait till you guys check them out. And don't forget to let me know what you think. I love you guys. Hello and welcome to the Love This Way podcast, the show that exists to help men and women everywhere to be better at love. Never any gender wars or back and forth, just great tips to help you find and sustain the love of your dreams. Because love is a journey, but you still need direction. So grab your tribe and get ready, because each episode we're going to be talking about our real life issues, answering tough questions, and building solid relationships with one another as we heal, learn, and grow. I'm your host, your girl, Dr. Shalia Vinny, and today we need to talk about this one thing. I promise you it'll help you. Stop asking if they love you and start asking if they respect you. It'll change everything. Hey, my babies. Welcome back to another episode of Love This Way. We need to have a discussion about a couple of things because everyone wants to be loved, and that's commendable. But the real question you should be asking is not whether you're loved, it's more so of whether or not you're respected. Because love without respect is chaos. You can have respect without love, but you cannot have love without respect. And too many people stay in relationships because they're loved, but they ignore the fact that they're also dismissed, disregarded, or dishonored. And here's the truth. What you call love means nothing if it's not paired with respect. So today I'm going to show you why respect, not love, is the true foundation of any relationship worth keeping. So I want to talk about the difference because there is a difference between love and respect. Because most people confuse love with respect, but really they're not the same, because love is an emotion. It can feel passionate, intense, exciting, but emotions are fleeting. They change with moods, seasons, and circumstances. But respect is a decision. It's how someone chooses to treat you consistently, intentionally, regardless of how they feel that day. This is why someone can say they love you while still lying to you, still cheating on you, still speaking to you harshly, dismissing your feelings, and ignoring your needs. Because love without respect isn't love. It's possession, obsession, or convenience. Because respect is what keeps love safe. I mean, think about it. If someone says that they love you, but they don't listen to you, that's not respect. Or if someone says that they love you, but they repeatedly cross your boundaries, that's not respect. If someone says that they love you, but they talk down to you, how is that respect? And without respect, their love will never feel safe. It's always going to feel like chaos and confusion. Can I go deeper? I want to talk about the consequences of love without respect, because respect is a non-negotiable in love. It really should be, because the absence of respect will always create conditions where love cannot thrive. Like, for example, disrespect will erode trust. You cannot trust someone who constantly dishonors you. No matter how often they say, I love you, if they're going to keep dishonoring you, those words are going to mean nothing without consistent action, without trust, and then love just becomes suspicion and doubt. Also, when we think about it, you've got to understand that disrespect will breed resentment. When your voice is silenced, your needs ignored, or your boundaries are trampled, bitterness will grow like a disease. Even if the love is still there, it just becomes poisoned by unspoken anger and exhaustion. Disrespect also creates an imbalance because one person becomes the giver, constantly pouring out, while the other takes advantage. And then over time, the giver feels used, drained, and undervalued. And no amount of love can save a relationship that feels unfair and unbalanced. Of course, we always got to remember that disrespect will destroy safety, because love without respect feels completely unpredictable. You never know when they're going to dismiss you, embarrass you, or harm you. And without safety, you cannot be vulnerable. Without vulnerability, there's no intimacy. So disrespect blinds you to reality, because when you cling to, but they love me, you trick yourself into ignoring the harm being done. That's how people end up stuck in cycles for years, calling pain passion and dysfunction devotion. You guys, Once you understand this one key concept, it's going to be clear for you. Respect doesn't just protect love, it proves it. You're going to know how someone feels about you and if they really love you by how they treat you when they're angry, when they're tired, when it's inconvenient. Respect is the filter that keeps love from turning into abuse. Hey, friend. If you're tired of those generic, impersonal greeting cards, I've got you covered. Sincerely Shalia is my very own greeting card line, written and designed by me to help you say what's really on your heart. Whether it's love, apologies, or just because, these cards speak for you. Skip the cookie cutter messages and send something real. Check out my collection at shaliavinny.com/greeting cards and find your perfect card today. Now, I know all of that sounds real good, but of course you're questioning, how do we do that? How do I make sure that I'm protected? So I want to give you a few ways to prioritize respect and love. I want you to be able to protect yourself and make sure you're building relationships where love and respect walk hand in hand. So the first thing I want you to think about is, number one, you've got to redefine love in your mind. Stop measuring love by how much someone says it or shows passion. Start measuring it by how much they respect your dignity, your boundaries, and your needs. Number two, I want you to watch their words and their tone, because love can sound sweet, but respect is proven in tone, timing, and consistency. Someone who speaks kindly, even in conflict, is showing you respect. Someone who tears you down in anger is showing you the opposite. Number three, you've got to hold boundaries firmly, because boundaries are where respect is tested. If someone repeatedly ignores your no, they're proving that they don't see you as equal. They see you as theirs to manage. Respect honors limits, even when it doesn't agree with them. Number four, please stop excusing disrespect for love. Stop telling yourself, but they love me, as if that erases the damage. Love without respect is counterfeit. It looks good for a while, but it's always going to collapse under the weight of the disrespect. Number five, you've got to model the respect that you expect. Healthy love is mutual. If you want respect, give it. Then hold others accountable to meet that standard. Don't demand what you're unwilling to practice. Here's what I want you to take with you after today's episode. The bottom line is this: respect is the soil that love grows in. Without it, love will rot. You can have respect without love, but you can never have love without respect. So stop asking, do they love me? That's the wrong question. Start asking, do they respect me? Because respect is what keeps promises kept, boundaries honored, and love alive. Love without respect isn't love. It's chaos in disguise. And if you keep holding on to love without respect, you're going to stay trapped in cycles where passion burns hot but leaves you scarred. If someone's love costs you your self-respect, it's not love, it's captivity. Walk away, because at the end of the day, respect doesn't just protect love, it is love. And until you demand both, you're always going to settle for less than what you truly deserve. Now, if you need more help, you can always go to shaliavinny.com and book a one-on-one session with me. I love you guys, and I'm going to see you on the next episode, okay? Today's show is brought to you by Sincerely Shalia, my greeting card line. Please rate the show on your favorite streaming platform, share it with one person who you think needs to hear it, and then ask them to do the same. Remember, good, better, best. Don't you ever let it rest. To your good is better, and your better is best. Until next time, your friend, motivator, and relationship strategist, Dr. Shalia. Bye.